Hi, everybody. Coach Susan here with Big on Results Coaching. I help people that are in transition or stuck to live a life of joy and prosperity. And I am here for your Manifestation Monday video on the topic of prime time. Well, we all know what time is. It's that thing that's like ticking constantly, tick tock. It's the thing that we're always trying to get more of, and the thing that we ultimately ignore. So we want more of it, but then we ignore that it exists. Time is something that we can never get more of. We want it, we desire it, sometimes we really need it, but we ignore it. We go past it. We pretend that we're not on a time schedule. Sometimes we think a little bit too much and we work too diligently, or we're too conscientious about trying to achieve certain things and adding pressure to us. But ultimately, again, we're forgetting what time really is. Time is our present. It's where we are right now. It is this particular moment. As you're watching this, time is right now. So, well, then what is prime time? Prime time is the best time. It is the time that it's the call to action time. Prime time is going to remind you that now is the time. It was the time before, and it will be the time later, but prime time is now. It's that call to action. So, well, what do you think in your life that you have going on that you need to have a call to action that's telling you now? Now's the time. Don't miss this window. Don't miss this opportunity. Don't miss this to have this. It's now. The time is now. So, what things are you delaying? What things are you ignoring? What things are you putting off? Are you putting off the things you desire most? Are you putting off those things that you need to do for yourself? Are you putting off those goals? How about those dreams? How about the dreams of how you always wanted your life to be? Are you delaying that by ignoring time? You may be thinking, well, that time already passed. That window already closed. That door is shut. But that's not true. You have right now, in this prime time, to do those things that you want before it is too late. Prime time is the time in the middle, and that's where you are right now. It's the present time. That is your prime time. So if you ignore it, tick tock, then you're going to miss your prime time. Nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. Time is very precious. Time's actually the most precious thing that one could have other than love. It is so important. You need time to do anything, and you have to be in a present time. But right now is your prime time. Don't listen to other people that are trying to derail you from doing those things that you've wanted to do. Have you ever heard somebody saying, well, that was in that time? Or, well, if I had more time. Or what? You're stopping the hand of time? Well, you'll be stopping the hand of time, yeah, if tomorrow never comes. But wouldn't it be better to seize the moment in this prime time and to achieve those things that you want? Those things you said, well, if I had more time, I would do this. Or, I can't do that again. That was in the past time. Why not do those things now? You have this present time, which is your prime time. It is your time right now to do things. It is the prime time. And you will be successful when you recognize that there's a time for everything, right? Yeah. And your prime time is now. Put forth an action to do those things, to get those things, to have those things, to enjoy those things that you want in your life. It's the prime time to do it. You know that old saying, there's no better time like the present? Yes, especially when you're in your prime time. Life is for living. Life is for enjoying. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. But you have your prime time right now to do those things, to use your creativity, to use all of that knowledge that you've acquired through these years. Or maybe it's just the visions that you had for yourself on what you wanted your life to look like. What have you always wanted your life to look like? Now's the prime time to make it happen. It is the time. It is the best time. It is your prime time. We always want to be in our prime. That's where we're the strongest, and that's where everything comes together, is when we're in our prime, right? When we couldn't be any better. That's our prime. Well, you're in your prime time. So now, it's the time. It's the time to do those things. It's to have those things, to enjoy it. It's for you. So don't delay anymore. And don't listen to other people trying to tell you, it's not the time to do this. Or you missed that time. No, that's not true. And no other person's going to know when's the best time for you anyway. People could try to ascertain and to understand certain things about another person's life, but only you as an individual are going to know when's the best time for you. Just don't ignore it. If you know it's the best time, then do it. And if you're not sure if it's the best time, well, why don't you ponder that? Explore it. See if it is. I think you'll find out it is. Some of the things that we want take longer to put forth in action and to implement so that you can have that enjoyment of that thing. But I bet you it's the prime time to start going on it. You may not have it tomorrow at 5 o'clock, but guess what? You'll have it in motion. And that is where you need to be. It's the prime time to have that action and put it forward, to have those things that you desire. It could be your goals. It could be a family. It could be a new business. It could be your creativity. It could be doing things that you've never fathomed before that you could actually have in motion. When we listen to other people, well, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. It's not really the time to do that. Don't listen to them. You know what's best for you. And you know what you want to do. Don't allow anybody to squash what your dreams are or tell you that your goals are stupid. you are the one that's going to know what's good for you. Your creativity, your intellect, your knowledge, your experience, your certain skills and resources that you have right now available to you will assist you on doing these things because it's your prime time. It's the prime time to do this for yourself. Why don't you make a list? It's the prime time to do what? I think you're going to have a couple of them on that list. More than you think. Probably not just one thing. It's a multitude of things. Start living your life to the fullest, because there's no better time like the present, because it's your prime time right now. Sometimes we have a difficult time on taking that first step. Well, I don't know how to do that. I know I want to be here, but how do I get there? How do I do that? Well, reach out to me. I'm Coach Susan, and I'd love to help you with that. Sometimes it just takes a quick second or just takes a minute. Sometimes you just like to hear that what you want to do isn't silly. Reach out to me. I'd love to help you with that. Explore it. It's a prime time to do this. It's no better time like the present. And right now is the prime time. Until next Monday.